Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syamil Maktoum, and today um, I'm going to present about the core difference between um, the core difference of mobile phone. That is none other than Android, and iOS. Okay, first I'm going to explain about mobile OS concept. There is a mobile, there is all mobile phone in mobile, or you can say a mobile phone. OS is actually mean operating system, by the way. Okay, Android. The level of Android is actually a Google. So Google because it's actually an open source mobile operating system based on the Linux kernel. It is used by many manufacturers such as Samsung, Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo, Huawei, and others. Android allows for high customization, supports millions of apps through the Google Play Store, and offers deep integration with Google services like Gmail, Maps, and Drive. Okay, I will about Google Play Store. I will explain later. Okay, next iOS. Okay, iOS actually the developer of iOS, as you all notice that developer is Apple, and and why is Apple only and and iOS is actually a closed source operating system designed exclusively for Apple devices, such as the iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch. So it actually don't have any other brand like Android have a lot of brand, but a lot of brand. But for iOS, it doesn't have any other. I thought it has only one brand that is Apple. Okay, it it is known for and the iPhone or iOS. It is known for its smooth performance, tight security, and user-friendly interface. Apps for iOS are available through the Apple App Store, and the system is highly integrated with Apple ecosystem. Application is like a iCloud, iMessage, FaceTime, and Apple Play. Okay, next we have and okay, next I will tell you about briefly and the status of the third operating system mentioned in the outline. There is a Windows Phone. Okay, actually the Windows Phone operating system and maybe one of you guys has a Windows Phone, but I don't have any good news for you guys, and I have only a bad news. The Windows Phone operating system has been discontinued. Because I think discontinued because Microsoft officially ended support for it and is no longer developed or updated. Users and developers have since shifted to other platforms like Android and iOS. Means that people like us uh, is more into the platform like Android and iOS. That is the mean and that is the meaning of user and developers. User and developers is like people like us. Okay. So next I would tell about differentiate between Android and iOS based on two simple core features. Okay. For openness and customization. Okay, Android has open source and highly customizable. That is, user can change theme, install apps from outside the Play Store, and modify system state setting. Play Store is actually a, a store that you can install any app that it has on Play Store or Play Store. Okay, Okay, meanwhile, iOS is as there is that iOS ecosystem with limited customization. Okay, so user can only install apps from the App Store and have fewer options to personalize their interface. Right. Okay, hardware and software section. Okay, Android runs on a device from many manufacturers. For example, Samsung, Xiaomi, and Oppo, offering various price range and hardware option. Okay, for our iOS exclusive to Apple device like iPhone, iPad, and iPod, with hardware and software tightly controlled by Apple for consistent performance. So that means that iOS is only controlled by Apple, not controlled by any other company or brand, right? And I will explain the basic method of installing application like App Store, like uh, using the App Store or Play Store. Yeah. Now we arrive here that the explanation that I the explanation that I need to explain. Okay, for iOS, is they have for iOS Apple device like iPhone and iPad. For iOS, you can turn on the phone uh and you have and open the app store from your home screen. Right, tap the search icon and type the name of the app you want. Find the correct app in the result and tap the get or download button. Step 4. If permitted, if permitted, confirm using Face ID, Touch ID, or your Apple ID password. Step 5. The app will download and automatically install on your device. Right. For Android user, like for Android user, okay, actually, uh, for Android, most of the brands is actually same. I mean, the installing application is actually the same way, right? Like Samsung, Xiaomi is the same way, right? Okay. First step one. First, you need to open the Google Play Store from your home screen or app drawer, right? So use the search bar to find the app you want to install. Tap on the app, then select install, and finally, the app will download and install it automatically on your device. So actually, actually is for iOS, there is Apple that has a lot more security and have a lot more step and and a lot and is a lot more of security uh, more than and Android. Android is less security. It just for Android, you don't need to using Face ID, Touch ID, or Apple ID password. You just open the Google Play Store and select and search any app you want to install and tap on tap on the app, select install, and that's it. Your app will download it. Sorry. So um so and for so in conclusion, iOS is more safety better is more safety than Android, right? So for Android user, please don't be disappointed. Actually, there's a lot. Actually, for Android, has a lot more um, has a lot more benefits. Okay, not just I'm sorry. For Android user, um, has it actually has a lot more. I mean, not. I mean, just don't disappoint it because iOS has a more safety system than Android, but is but is more benefit that there is and I'm sorry, there's a lot more benefit than I mean there's a other benefit that you don't know maybe you that is Android user don't know about the benefits of Android, right? Okay. Oh yeah, step. Oh yeah, fine. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot. Step for Android. Sorry. Instant application. Uh, instant application for Android has a final that is once done. You can update directly from the App Store or from your app list. And yeah, that's it. Okay, next. I want to tell you about the difference between a pull, there is user intent download, and push, there is IT initiated deployment content source. Okay, pull. In a pull method, the user decide when and what to do, what to download or install. The device pulls the content such as an app or update from a server or store when the user requests it. Right? For example, open a user opens the App Store or Play Store and chooses to download an app. For control, user control initiated by the end user. Push. Right. Push. Okay. Next, push. In a push method, the IT and administration or system automatically sends and install the content on user's device without the action. The device receives the content push from the management server. For example, an IT department remotely installs a security update on all company phone, and it's controlled by administration control, right? Initiated by the IT system or administrator. Okay. In short, pull is pull is controlled by user is user download voluntarily. Push IT sends automatically. Yeah. Okay. Pull is actually um uh, is like we need to download it by ourselves. Meanwhile, push, we don't need to download. Instead, IT will download will do it. But yeah, if they want to, yeah, like push is like a you don't need to update something. Uh, you don't need to update something, but instead IT uh, do the will do the task, right? Okay, so about interface and managing demonstration. Okay, first using visual description, and I will identify name two, and uh, I will identify and name two common element found on both the Android and iOS home screen. Alright. For Android, that yes, this is what you see on the home screen. Meanwhile, iOS, this is what you see on the home screen. It's a lot of difference between Android and iOS. There is the platform, the apps, the systems, the system, and as you can see, Android has Google. Meanwhile, iOS don't have Google, but they only have I don't for I'm sorry, I don't for Android they have Google. Meanwhile, iOS don't have in Google. Maybe I'm sorry because I am Android user by the way, so I don't know what uh, iOS use to search an information uh, for something, and I don't think, and maybe they have their own app to search any information, right? Okay, and I will describe how to create a new photo on the home screen for either an Android for an Android or an iOS device, right? Now explain the purpose of using photos to organize apps, right? Our Android app device, mm, tap and hold an icon on your home screen, right? For example, hold the message app, right? You can you can you can do I mean you uh, you can demonstrate now. You can do it now while you're watching this video. Right. Drag the app icon on the top of another app you want in this same folder. For example, drag message on top of your of WhatsApp, and that's it. A new folder will automatically created. The folder may show both app icons together. Okay, and you can also rename the folder by tapping on its default name. For example, for for example folder when you the both app icons um both app icons what what is hold on. When the both app icons bergabung, you can you can tap on the you can type in its default name, its folder, and typing your preferred name and typing your preferred name such as social or work. And yeah, you can just rename it to social or work, right? For iOS device, iPhone or iPad, right? Tap and hold any icon until all icons start to wiggle, right? For example, hold the Facebook app and hold the face when you hold the for iOS for Apple user, when you hold the Facebook app, the all the all apps icon will start to wiggle, right? So and then you need to drag the app onto another app you want to group it with. Okay, for example, drag Facebook on top of Instagram, and then the folder will appear automatically showing both apps inside. Okay, and when you look at the Android, you need to like you need to the suggested folder name will I mean will uh like will muncul but by the name of folder, but for iOS device, that is Apple device, the the for Apple device iOS will suggest for the name like social, but you can tap it to rename it manually, right? And if you gabungkan Facebook and Instagram, the iOS will suggest for the name like social, right? And the benefit is uh, you don't need to mm, you don't need to penat-penat for tukar the name and name uh, sebab iOS will suggest a folder name, right? Okay, and then you can tap down or press the home button to save, right? And the purpose of using folders is organize app by category, reduce clutter, access app faster without scrolling through multiple screen, personalize your layout for a cleaner and more efficient interface, right? Okay, third, okay, we have on the final moment. Okay, I will visually demonstrate and describe the basic step to install an app from an iOS device, right? For iOS device, I will find the app. For iOS device, for Apple user, you need to find the apps you want to install, and find the app, and then you tap and hold the app. Yeah, all right. Hold the app, then the screen will appear as like this screen, right? You can see this, the white the white page, you see this. And then if you want to confirm, if you want to confirm the location, you click the delete. If you want to cancel, if you disagree, or if you don't want to delete the have the application, you just click or tap, just tap to the, you just tap the cancel, right? And yeah, if you, and yeah, the app, if after you tap the delete, the apps is uninstalled, and after you can tap the cancel, you, the application will not, will not uninstall, right? All right, that's it for all this video.